Welcome back to the Orange Aces channel, everyone. Today, we're going to be doing Plasma Deck with the Anaglyph sleeve. A lot of the problems I've had with Anaglyph is scoring requirements once you get a little bit deeper into the game and you can't find things to skip with. So, Plasma's going to help with that. Anaglyph's going to give me the skips. We're going to see what kind of fun shenanigans we can have with this deck. Thank you all so much for the support. 8,689 of you are subscribed. Some incredible growth on the channel over the past month. We're on the road to 10,000 by the end of October. So if you're new here, click that subscribe button down below. It would greatly help me out. Going to give a quick shout out to all my members, as I always do. If you want to join, link in the description down below. Thank you to Tonk, Papa Bless, JONQ, Zachary, Monica, Credence, Gray, Dr. Face Rubber, Tool Studios, Kostika, Gothic GF, Mib, Zenia, Seven Smiley, Dr. Jack, Josie, and Philippe for being a part of the channel. Let's go ahead and start this run. Obviously unseeded. Let's see what we can do. No skips we want early. Plasma deck, very, very easy on the start. 10, 9, 8, 7. Maybe we go for the straight. Maybe we just go for like a 2 pair of high cards. It's a lot easier to think about it that way. You don't need a flush or a straight to get through instantly on Plasma, so life is okay. Get a Mars card, get a Supernova. Not the best for a Plasma deck. Can open up the Buffoon pack. Neither of these are very good either for Malt. Probably should have just not bought anything. Let's go ahead and look for a flush now, just because that is what was presented to us. Every card is a flush. In fact, we have a straight flush, which is going to be a lot of points. That's 5,000. If we could consistently draw a straight flush, we would do so. It's a very, very powerful planet early on. Ice Cream is going to allow us to cruise through these beginning blinds, because 100 chips is a lot on the Plasma deck early. Ice Cream, very, very valuable Joker. Trading card and Overstock and Banner and Chaos. Let's go ahead and do it all. I do want the 6th Sense. Can I afford it if I sell a few things? Probably not. Maybe it'll come back. So let's use the discard. Let's use our Banner. Life is good. We don't need, what is this, the Zany Joker? We don't need it anymore, so I could have sold it regardless. Maybe it would have been a little bit better for some economy. We'll take up Golden Joker for some money. Keep cutting off cards. Probably the lowest cards, per se. Ice Cream will probably have to play a couple hands per round, but that's fine early on. I mean, Photograph is just really good. Let's save money. Let's save money. We might have to play 2 hands here, which is fine with me. It does hurt the Ice Cream a little bit faster, but it is what it is. We hope to not have to use Ice Cream the entire time. DNA, also very interesting. First things first, I want to buy the Wasteful. There's nothing in the deck I want to DNA yet, unless we get a very good card. Magician up some Queens. Very, very powerful. I don't think we want a DNA. We will buy Delayed Grat. I guess it doesn't work with trading cards, so maybe we shouldn't have bought Delayed Grat. That was just a mistake. We can play a pair as well. It gives us a little bit extra scoring. Now we're going to have to figure out what to do. We're going to have to figure out what to do. If we want to use Delayed Grat, and that was just a bad choice. We can buy the Wily Joker. Gives us 100 chips. That'll help out. Maybe we're going Queen gaming for a little bit here. Death into another Queen. Reroll one time. We'll take an Emperor. Strength and Magician for more Queens. Okay. I like what we got going on here. Let's go ahead and use all of our discards. Keep in mind, we got that extra discard from the voucher already, which is nice. Let's go ahead and strengthen these up. And then Magician them. And then I guess we can play a full house. And with the trading card, we should be able to get the Wily Joker pretty consistently, I would say. And I should start looking for our skips as well. Even though I have them right here. Skips are always somewhat of a placebo to me, it seems. Hanged Man, good. Accelerate getting our deck down to the cards that we want. Mary Andy for what? Nothing. Do a free reroll. 4 of a Kind seems like a planet that we will be going for. I don't mind reserve parking here at all. Probably makes me more money than the Clown ever would, so let's go ahead and do that. No repeat hand types this round. That's fine. We're strictly going to look for the 4 of a Kind Queens. Maybe even the 5. We can play a high card. Make some money from our reserve parking. This is going to consume our Ice Cream. Unfortunately, because of the boss blind, we can't do much more than that this one. But that's okay. We unlocked 5 of a kind. We get a 3rd skip down here now. Making a decent amount of money. What are our skips? Another double tag or a charm tag? Neither of those I'm interested. Let's save our money. Cut it. Look for all of our queens. Shouldn't be that hard to find the majority of them. There we go. We can play a pair. Make a little bit of money. We got a 1 hit out of 5 cards. 2 hits, a little bit better. Can we do better on this last one? Hey, 4 hits. Let's go. Let's go. Play our 5 of a kind. Maybe we make some money. There we go. So we missed on a lot of the 1 and 2s, but we hit the 1 and 20. I guess it all works out. It all works out. I like this build so far. Let's spin a wheel just because we can. Wow. Okay. We go something like this now. And then if we need to score, level up high card for the future maybe. If we need to score, we'll be okay. I'm going to skip the photograph for now. Gift card's going to make us more in the long run, hopefully. Level up our 4 of a kind again as well. Go next. Okay. So, trading card. And then use all of our discards appropriately if we can. Didn't really find a bunch of queens here. Maybe we make a little bit of money. There we go. $3. Can we find all of our queens? We should be able to see the majority of our deck. The majority of our deck here. Come on. We got to find at least 2 more queens here. Come on. Come on, game. Okay. That's going to be enough. That's going to be enough if we copy the Wily Joker. As you can see. 39,000. We're alive. We're safe. A little bit scary. Gift card. Not too bad here. Honestly, I kind of want to oops to make a ton of money. There's a temperance hit already. So gift cards paying dividends instantly. Let's go next here. Spades are debuffed. Only 1 queen is affected by that. Let's get rid of an ace. Use all of our discards. Beautiful. Okay, here we go. Start the money engine up. Almost every single queen hit. Start the money engine up again. Beautiful. One more time. We can play the king even. Why not? Only 1 hit there? That's actually insane. That's actually insane. That's really, really bad. Only 1 hit there. We're barely scoring enough. So we're going to have to figure out some scoring here soon. Do have a brainstorm. Keep that in mind. Okay, no good skips again. Maybe we open up these packs. We find a red seal. Yeah, I'm going to take the red seal. I'm going to take the red seal. Oh, another red seal and a good queen. Okay. We'll take the temperance for sure. It's now $26. Sock and buskin is good as well. So that means we probably get rid of the gift card. Strength is good. Photograph is just good. Okay. We're going to have to figure out some other money sorts for now, but this is very, very decent. Let's snap off a trading card. Let's look for jacks. We can get rid of a king. Well, I don't mind leveling that up either. We can do something like this. This probably just wins. It's probably just smart to continue copying the 100 chips. That's 50,000 score. That's good for us. 11 extra dollars. Riffraff we don't need. Smiley face we don't need. We're cutting our deck at a very, very fast rate, which is good. We're also adding a few to our deck. Another red seal. That's 3 for 3. Mail-in rebate. Probably good for our money engine, but can't take it right now. Can't take it right now. We only want to find these queens. Play the 5 of a kind. Would prefer to copy the sock and buskin for the money potential. However, I'm worried about scoring. 69, 69, 6. What a beautiful, beautiful score. 69, 69, 69, 69, 69. Wonderful. 5 of a kind level up would be nice out of these celestial packs. Sometimes I don't even know why I open these. That's why. That's an extra 35 chips, which is huge for us. Strength again. We have 1 jack left. We'll find... Okay. Okay. Trading card. Goodbye. We have a dice game going on. We have a dice game going on. Let's go ahead and hang him. We'll find the jack, and we'll find the red seal, which we did find here. Maybe we'll find the jack. Maybe. We did not. Okay, strengthen up that red seal as much as we can. Send this off in terms of scoring. Okay, dice actually did nothing for me there. Dice actually did nothing for me there. Okay. Another strength. We're gonna get that. We're gonna get that thing to a red seal. Oh my goodness, and we found it already. Beautiful, and we can actually. And that's $18. We'll take another strength. We'll get it up to a jack already. It started as a 7. Do we find it again? No. No, we do not. Let's just spin a wheel. It was a 50-50 shot. I thought it would be worth it. 40k points. There was the jack. There is a jack. I should hold on to that in case we find the red seal, perhaps. Wow. Let's hold on to it again. No big deal. We're making money this way. Can we make some other money? Thank you. Thank you. That's enough for 82,000 score. We got the start of a run here. We have the start. I should also be looking at skips. Nothing good. Let's go next. Let's look for some better cards. Okay. Could have taken the banana. I don't know what I would have sold per chance. Don't know what I would have sold. We do find the 10. Looking for another jack that I can put it up with. Okay, we don't get lucky that way. Send it off. So let's calculate some scores. This is going to win. I know a lot of people don't really think the calculate mod is very fair or very appropriate, but it is what it is. We're playing for fun. We're playing modded. This is not a vanilla game. We're just trying to have some good times. Let's buy the Terra Merchant because we have overstock. I don't mind that idea. I'm going to sell this because I think copying photograph is enough. And if it isn't, then we just lose. If it isn't, we just lose, and that sucks. We are going to have to decrease our playing hand here. So that's not going to win. That's not always going to win either. I thought it was going to be enough, but it is not, unfortunately. And we did not hit what we needed to. 46,000. We are going to have to decrease this one as well. Do we have any? We have 4 more queens in the deck. I think we're going to squeak away with this one. I think we're going to squeak away with this one. Send it off. Unfortunately, we got literally rid of all of our levels, which is quite unfortunate. That's enough to get us through, though. 80k. Very, very unfortunate boss blind for us. And we realized that we barely won. So we got to keep that in mind. Blind 70,000 this time. I have faith. Strength. Okay, with that red seal, I think we'll be okay. With the red seal, I think we'll be okay. And a death. Beautiful. And a temperance. Also good. And hoping that the Space Joker just cooperates with me. So we strength. And then we death here. And now we have our red seal queen all of a sudden, which is beautiful. So maybe we want to copy something like this to maybe make some money. Okay, no money made there. That's fine. Send this off. This should just win, I believe. I did copy the wrong card there. I did copy the wrong card there, but it is okay. I should have copied photograph if we wanted to make the most amount of money. Slight misplay on my end. Yeah, let's continue with the magicianing of these. There was just a hermit there, and I decided not to take it. Can play high card as well. Okay, not great. We'll take the Empress for the extra mult that we're going to get from it when we play these red seal queens. If we can find them. How many queens do we have? We have 8 more in the deck. We only have 19 cards, so I am going to play this just for some money, and we get a little bit of a level up from it as well. Maybe we make some money from this. There we go. That's $20. It's so worth it. Thankfully, we have fixed our deck pretty good. We have 2 more queens in the deck, which means we could play like a 3 of a kind like this. So we'll go ahead and do that. Thank you for the money. That's exactly what we wanted. This might not win. It might also just win. Beautiful. We actually didn't want it to win there. So you two can be something like that. And then this is just going to win, so I'm not going to copy the photograph again. I'm going to copy the sock and buskin just so we can make more money. Money is king in these games, folks. Money is kings in these games. Okay. Emperor. Fool for another emperor. Maybe we get a death in here. I'll take the hermit instead for the money again. Love myself a good Oops All Sixes run. If we can keep it. I mean, Spaceman's the first one to go. For sure. Keep leveling up our cards. The malt is the most important thing right now. 50-50. We have missed 2 50-50s now, which is not ideal. That is 2 50-50s. We do have to ask ourselves what jokers we want here. That's just a showman. And I'm praying that the showman allows us... Do we have any more jacks? We do. I'm praying that the showman just allows us to find more Oops All Sixes. We'll take all of those. Play only 1 hand. Okay. A little bit scary. You. Definitely something I need. Let's go ahead and... Well, let's use our discards first. Okay. Okay. You and you can magician. We'll use our... Something like this. This should always win. It will. Beautiful. Especially with plasma deck. If we find more Oops All Sixes, we get a lucky cat. You know exactly where this game could go. We could get some ectoplasm. Let's go back in time right now for sure. Don't really want the dusk right now. Don't really need another skip. There's the hanging Chad. We're going to get rid of Sock and Buskin for now. Doesn't really make sense to you, I'm sure, but to me, it is worth it right now. Devil, I don't really want. Give me another dice. Give me another dice. Okay. I'm honestly just surprised. We have flush 5 unlocked here, by the way. I'm honestly just surprised that we were able to get that jack all the way up here. So I think if we do this, this always just wins. So let's just go ahead and send it off. Maybe we get some money. We got a little bit of money there. Beautiful. That's a million score. So regardless with the hanging Chad, we were going to score more than the Sock and Buskin. It's a negative smiley face. That actually helps our scoring quite a bit. And we get a couple more cards. Down to 35. What is in the Celestial pack? We did play a flush 5 there, by the way. Death card and Emperor. That's enough for us to move on. Let's go ahead and death our good queen. We can hang more cards. We got a 50-50. Polychrome Showman. Hello. Send it off. Send it off. Instant $20. Instant 20. Thank you. Did we buy the blank voucher, I wonder? I don't know if we saw it. I'm not sure if we saw it. If we did, I would hope that we buy it. I would like to find a negative tag now for potential negative dice. That could just be an insanely fun time. Don't want Midas Mask. Another photograph. No. Strength. We do have one more jack. Another hanging Chad. Not bad. Not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the dice. I'm looking for the dice. Extra large blind doesn't bother me. Honestly, we can just do something like this and get out of here. We don't have any purple or blue seals. I don't think. We don't, so it doesn't really matter. We are trying to avoid the club boss, though. We've got a decent amount of money hits as well there. Now, the question does become, like, if I find a lucky cat, would I take it? Let's get our hand back that we got rid of. We take the death. We move on. Our deck is pretty fixed. I say we're not going for kings anymore. So that's why I got rid of a king. Probably should have just got rid of a lower end card, but doesn't really matter. This run is no longer king pilled. Can play the 5 of a kind. Honestly, that extra mult that the smiley face is giving is actually pretty good. Got a couple money hits there as well. That's 10 million. So yeah, with Showman, we want to find a negative tag. What is this level up? High card. We don't want to do that. Honestly, let's just get our taros and then move on. Beautiful start to this round. We got to cut 4 cards that we don't want. And then we go ahead and send it off. Like I said, we don't have any purple seals or anything. So as soon as we find our 5 of a kind, we can just set it off. Beautiful money hit. Awesome. 4 million score every single time. Every single time. We'll take another Hanged Man. Why not? We'll take double death instead. Thank you, game. Let's go next. Okay, smiley face is disabled. I don't mind. I mean, this could just turn into an idle game. I've played so many idle games lately, though. I don't really want to be an idle game. Kind of want it to be a Lucky Cat Bonanza game, you know? But we haven't seen any of those hits yet. And we're not scoring a ton. We win. Let's go endless. Give me a negative tag. Give me a negative tag for fun. Nothing there. Give me an ectoplasm now for fun. Okay. And it hits the best card. It hits the best card. We'll take you for the time being. We'll take you in case we need you. We'll buy clearance sale. My goodness gracious. Now we can just get a free Oops All Sixes as well. If we eventually find one. We can just get one for free. And I'm not even worried about our hand size because our deck is so fixed already. Send the flush 5 off again. Again, we're copying Hanging Chad not for score, but for triggers on the Oops and the Lucky cards. That's how we're making all of our money this game. You gotta love a good Lucky card run. You just gotta. It's my absolute favorite. $10 extra for interest. Beautiful. Temperance is still 19. We'll take it. We'll take it. Even with the clearance sale voucher. Another Showman. Show me another dice, please. Death. Show me another dice. Let's go next. I don't want to waste all of my money. Send it. Again, I don't really care if we're playing flush 5 or if we're playing 5 of a kind. It doesn't really bother me right now. There's a $20 hit. Only one $20 hit. Only 3 million score. If we want to score more, we shuffle photograph over. We also have a free Joker slot right now, which is nice. Another death card. Beautiful. Club Boss does kill us. Plant Boss does kill us. A lot of things are still problematic for us. Sock and Buskin comes back. That's actually a huge hit for us. Temperance. Don't need you. Fool for an Emperor. Maybe we find a better tarot card. Spending all my money. What does the Emperor give us? Temperance. We'll take it. 880,000. Maybe we look for as many red seals as we can. Here we go. Probably should copy Sock and Buskin, because this is going to win regardless, but that's okay. Any money hits would be nice. Okay, maybe we copy Sock and Buskin. I don't know if it wins, but we can play multiple hands. Another Sock and Buskin. Oh my goodness. Tarot Tycoon as well. I don't know. Do we want to take this other Sock and Buskin? That's the thought. The thought is maybe we're going for Oops all the way, right? And we get rid of Hanging Chad. How are we going to be able to score in the future is also a question. So if we brainstorm the Sock and Buskin, it's relatively the same as Hanging Chad. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. If that was the wrong play, then it was the wrong play. If we find another Oops here pretty soon, let's check our tags. Jungle tag we don't want. If we find another Oops here soon, maybe it was the right choice. Because then we're almost guaranteed to get the mult hits, right? I don't know. We'll take a Hanged Man. Don't need a strength. Gonna spend some of our money here. Mime, not today. We'll level up flush 5. That's actually a good level up for us. Okay. I am under the impression that glass can help us survive as well in the future. It's actually an incredibly bad draw. There's something better. Let's just go ahead and see if this wins. Not exactly sure if it is with all of the sock and buskins, but we should be making a decent amount of money. This probably just wins, right? Okay, it barely wins. It barely wins. But if we copy the photograph, we have some significantly higher scoring. So maybe this was the play. Hanging Chad does come back. We could always just say, hey, you know what, Showman? You didn't do our job. Well, you didn't do it for us. Maybe Hanging Chad will come back again. These are some good tarot cards that we can grab. Continue fixing our deck a little bit. Okay, and we found the other dice. Well, 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 well. Here we go. All right, I don't mind this at all now. Now we should make significantly more money, and we should hit the mult almost all of the time. 4 and 5 chance, so it's rarer that we don't hit the mult now. And as you can see, this is going to lead to a much higher score overall. Yeah, it doubled our score at least, which, you know, in theory, Oops All 6 is doubling our score. That makes sense. That makes sense. Ultimately, we would like some, I mean, a lucky cat here would go absolutely hard. If we could do a lucky cat, like, really, really soon, that would be fun. Maybe if we find, like, an uncommon skip, that's what we want to do. Again, there's no tags here we want to use. We'll take a temperance. We can copy the photograph. We get dusk as well. It's not good enough. Keep leveling up the heiress as well, though. That's going to help our base malt score a lot more. The mime. I'm kind of on the lucky cat hunt now, if I'm being honest with you. Let's go next. We have the serpent here. Let's go ahead and cut a few more cards that we don't want. We could play multiple hands as well. Something like this. Okay, this isn't going to win, obviously. We could play a 4 of a kind. Maybe just to grind out some money. I'm hoping that the 4 of a kind just doesn't win. I don't think it will. But we're hoping to get a little more money triggers than just 1. There's 2. So it's $40. There's 3. 4. Okay, and it doesn't win, which is good. So we'll play it again. We have no more cards left. Maybe we want to play 3 of a kind. We know that this shouldn't win, but maybe we'll make some money. Oh, Lucky Cat would go so incredibly hard here. Lucky Cat would go so incredibly hard. Let's go ahead and play our flush 5. We know in theory that this should almost always be around 2 million-ish. It's not going to hit. Well, it'll hit 2 million this time as well. Next round, we're probably going to have to copy the photograph, but we're making a lot of money this way. Okay, that was 2 point some million. I think next round is like, I don't know. Let's go ahead and check. 14 million. Okay, there's also a spectral tag skip here. Not ideally what I want. What is the boss blind? The flint is kind of scary, and not going to lie. I think if we still copy the photograph, we'll be okay. There's the Hanging Chad back again. Again, if we wanted more score, we could do that. I kind of want to hold out for the Lucky Cat dream, maybe. Maybe just a little bit. We could find the Lucky Cat, another Hanged Man. I mean, it is an uncommon. It is just an uncommon, so if we don't find it, we don't find it. I'm willing to spend down. Okay, we don't find it this time. I think we're still fine in terms of scoring here. Let's go ahead and play a 5 of a kind. See what this is going to score for us. We can also use the calculate score button. I know it's not what a lot of you love, but when we're having a fun run like this, it's not a problem for me. I don't mind using the calculate score. So that's 2 million. If we were to copy the photograph, it's not always going to win. Let's go ahead and see. We do have 7 more kings in the deck. So I thought photograph was going to be a little bit better for us, unfortunately. I mean, this looks like it's going to score a ton more. In my opinion, it looks like it's going to score a ton more. Yeah, that's 40 million. Okay. Okay, so we're good for this ante. We're going to need, like, something else very, very soon, or we're just going to be dead here. DNA not going to help us. I mean, having 2 slots filled up with oops isn't the best for scoring, right? Justice is not bad. Hanged Man. Dusk. Another Ares card. Another DNA. Can we just find the cat, please? We'll do one more reroll. Okay, we didn't find anything. So, again, we're going to copy a few of these like this. And then we're going to play our final hand with the photograph. It scored 40 million. I think we'd have to get very, very unlucky for it not to win. This was a low roll here, as you can see. Definite low roll. Also, there's a difference if we play flush 5 versus if we play 5 of a kind, I believe. So let's use some of these discards. So how many more queens? Got 4 more in the deck. It's not going to be a flush 5. It can be a flush 5. Maybe we say that we're okay. Send it off again. Let's go ahead and see how much this is going to score for us. We do have a money factory online here. A little bit. Can we make some money, please? There's 20, 40, 60. Beautiful. 80. I don't know what those were. That was a lot. Okay, that was more of a high roll. And then we can do something like this. And copy the photograph and hope we're just alive here. So let's go ahead and send it off. We hit the mult there. We hit the mult there as well. I think that should be enough. We triple hit the mult. We hit the mult all 4 times, so this should be enough just to win regardless. If we hit the mult every single time, I think we're safe. Yeah, 64 million is our top end. And yeah, 28 million, but our score is cut in half, so realistically, we could probably hit 30 million. We're up to $400 again. I mean, at this point, if we find the cat, is it even worth it? It's probably worth... Well. Well. I'm going to say yes, and we get rid of the sock. If that's the mistake, then it is what it is, right? If that's a mistake, it is what it is. Let's take a justice just in case we need it to win. But I'm thinking this cat is going to go nuclear for us. So let's go ahead and start out with something like this. Cat already goes to 4.75x on one hand played. This cat is going to go absolutely nuclear for us. So this is going to multiply this score by 4. So this is probably better than the sock and buskin. I wouldn't lie. Yeah, that's 7 million. We do have enough queens in the deck to do it again. Cat goes to 9.25x. My goodness, that is just crazy. This probably just wins now, right? You multiply this number by 4, pretty much, yeah. So maybe we're okay if we just continue grinding out the cat? Yeah, that's 43 million. That's 43 million, okay. The cat's go, and we can go back in time. That's the perfect time to get it. It's the perfect time to go back in time, and we get a voucher skip. That's might what we have to use on all of these. It might just have to be. Let's just take more money right now. Wow. Absolutely wow. We go next round. I'm going to hold on for the skips. So this probably just wins. Yeah, most of the time it does. This sometimes wins. Huh. Interesting scenario here we have. Now everything is just too powerful. This sometimes wins. Let's just play 3 and hope we get a little bit unlucky. Cat's at times 12. Cat's just too powerful. Cat's just too powerful. We're going to have to play the 5 of a kinds. Okay. Okay, fine. If this is the best we can do. Cat's at 16. It's getting like times 4x per every single hand we play. It's actually insane. Balatro, but the cat goes up times 4 every single hand. Very, very crazy. What is our boss blind, by the way? First hand is drawn face down. That's probably okay. It's 160 million now. I think we can get through the next ante as well. This is really good, and we're just making a ton of money. Send it off. Yeah, that's good enough. Times 21. It went up by 5, so we got really, really good lucky hits. I mean, we just uber boosted up a cat here. Beautiful. What's our score now? 200 million. We just keep going up and up and up and up. Okay, what can we get now? Money skip we don't need. 600 million. Just go ahead and play something like this. Again, if we copy the cat or if we copy the photograph, Life is a lot better. Let's speed this up a little bit. This is not going to win. But as long as we can play multiple of these hands, we're okay. Send it off again. Cat's at 28x now. This is the way to do it. Get your oops and then Uber Jack the cat. That's the way to do it. Send it off. This should just always get 200 million. Cat's at times 31 now. Beautiful. 700 million. Next up, 900 million. We can do that. Give me another oops. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's majority queens. I'm okay doing ectoplasm. Negative oops in town. Negative oops in town. Okay. So we're going to figure out, first of all, what are our skips? Nothing. We're going to figure out what we could grab now. We'll take a hanged man. Hanging Chad can come in for a little bit. It's definitely going to level up the cat a lot more as well. There is the vampire we don't need. Dusk would be interesting. We have $1,000 to work with here. We'll take a death. We'll take a hermit. Wow. Apologies for that. You heard the audio, but you never saw the game. I'm sorry. Had a couple technical difficulties. Let's recap real quick. Our cat's at 41x. We're scoring 14 billion. We've moved on. We get the blank voucher. I think we should be all back on track. Could take a spectral tag. Probably don't want that. We need to score E11. In order to do that, we probably need to copy the cat now at 41x, which is definitely something we can do. But now we can grind out the cat a lot more by playing multiple hands. So that is what we're going to do. And just try and get the biggest cat that we possibly can in these next couple antes. Blueprint is probably the only joker that we actually want to find. So let's go ahead and, you know, we'll spend down a little bit to look for it because we will be maximizing our hands a little bit more. Let's go next. Don't really want to take that skip tag. I think we're fine. Let's go ahead and do this. Cat's now at 45x. We can probably realistically play 3 hands like this. This is, yeah, 17 billion. We do have enough red seals. We can definitely play 3 hands. Cat's over 50. Cat's over 50. We also have this smiley face doing work here as well. 4 more cards in the deck. We're gonna play all 5. So we actually can't play a flush 5 anymore. So what I'm gonna do is copy the cat this way. It still went up, and this should just guarantee the W for us. It should just guarantee the W for us. It does. That's E13. Let's go. So now we move the sock and buskin back over, and we know what we can do. The cat is still going to increase in value every single round, which is amazing. Getting the cat at this stage in the game was honestly pretty fun. Honestly pretty fun. Bringing back a classic lucky cat round. Keep leveling up our flush 5. That's our best hand. Keep sending it off here. Again, eventually, I hope to find a blueprint or something that we can skip for. But nonetheless, this was a great run. Send it off. 57x cat. Make sure we speed it up a little bit. And we're going to see the scores over here rising slightly every single time. There's also a little bit of luck involved still, right? Because we only have 2 oopses and not 3. But that's totally fine. We're also just making a ton of money. Beautiful. We did get our flush 5, so we can go ahead and just send the cat off again, just like this. Send it off. This is going to win no problem, I believe. Beautiful. E13 again. Cat's at 65x. 65x. Let's go. Those tarot cards we do not want. Ultimately, we just look for a blueprint. If we don't find it, we don't find it. So this round says must play 5 cards. We can absolutely do that. Not finding what I want here. We'll take the hermit. We'll just go next. Make sure we copy the sock and buskin. Must play 5 cards. 69x cat. Let's go. Send it off again. Make all of our money back, of course. And again. 74x cat. I think we could get this cat to 100x no problem. Maybe. That's E11 now. That almost just won. So I'm curious. It's not always going to win, but sometimes it will. Do I want to risk this is the question. Do I want to risk this? We can play... No, we can't. Let's say we can play 4. Do I want to risk this? Probably not. I don't want to throw this run away. So let's make sure. Let's get the guaranteed cat level. Times 78x. We're at E14 now. And I believe we can get through the next round. No problem. I believe we can get through this one. E13, E13, E14. That's a bad... That's a really, really bad... just a really, really bad boss blind for us. Because we would like to play 5 cards if at all possible. So maybe we'll take the death to get our deck perfectly enabled here. And maybe we can find the blueprint to make the cat even better. Not really willing to get rid of an oops, just because that's the whole point of this. Let's go next. Do the same strategies as before. Here's a good turn here. There we go. Our deck is perfectly aligned. 83x cat. As long as we get it to like 100, I'm happy. If we get to 100, I'm very, very happy with this run. It's basically going up by 5 every single time. 88. So yeah, we should be able to get it into the next round. This had like no red seals in it. So that was a lot worse. Again, let's go ahead and do this now. Make sure that we win. This should get us to E14. 91x cat, E14. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Still looking for a blueprint, perhaps. And before the boss blind, we will buy down all the way to try and get that blueprint. I think a single glass probably does it as well. Let's go ahead and do something like this for now. And then copy these guys so they're all red seals is the ultimate goal. So here we go. Send it off. 96 cat. I think the next round, the next hand we play is going to be over 100x lucky cat. Over 100x lucky cat. E13. Let's go ahead and do it again. 101x. And we just bought this cat like 2 antes ago. And because we're getting like 5x every single hand, it just helps. I would benefit from adding a card to our deck as well. So let's go ahead and see what we score with a 104x lucky cat now. Then we got to see if we can actually win the next round. That's E14 again. I'm not sure if we can beat the next round without like a blueprint or brainstorm. That's the problem. So what we're going to do is spend down the majority of our money because we might just be done here. It might just be over. We also never really used our skip tags, which it is what it is. I guess this just wasn't, it just wasn't a run where we had to use them. A Justice might get me through. I'll take the next one that I see. I should probably grab these tarot cards to block for a Justice. There's one. Okay, nice. Might as well take the Fool as well. Dusk doesn't really do better than the Hanging Chad, so we're going to move on with that. We have rolled so many dollars and no blueprint. Dusk has shown up a bunch of times. We've seen a lot of good jokers. Okay, we'll leave 30 bucks. Only have 4 hand size, which not ideal. Let's go ahead and get the cat as much as we possibly can. Maybe it won't matter as much as I think it will. It's only 53 million. Send it off again. We can play 4 hands though this time for sure because we have enough now. So let's go ahead and do it again. And we still have a death and a justice in case we really, really need it. Okay, that's E11. So what I'm going to do is justice this. And I'm going to death here. Only have 3 cards left in the deck. They're all red seals, so I will use my discard here. Now, oh, this is always going to win with the glass. Okay. This is actually technically better score, I believe. Not better, but it's always going to win. Okay, we send it off. We've won this ante. We've made $400 back, by the way, too. There we go. E15. I don't think we can get much higher. Times 118 lucky cat. Oh, hold on, folks. Hold the phone. Negative and antimatter shows up in the same slot here. We can also use a few more justices if we need. Let's go next. Any good skips? Juggle tag, funny. Play only one hand type this round. That's fine. Aura, give me Polly. Okay. Okay, let's find deaths then. Let's find something. I don't know what else we could possibly get. I mean, realistically, all I want is a blueprint. All I want is a blueprint. That is like the only thing that can help us survive here, I think. E17. Take the money. Take the money again. I don't know what we can do in this run. I think this run's just done. Take the money again. Unfortunate. I think that's it. I think that's all. We send it off. We just level up our Lucky Cat as much. I don't know if this is a personal record for me. It might be. Okay. Send it off again. 128x Lucky Cat. This might be a personal record. Where's the polychrome? There's 2 cards left, so let's go ahead and play 2. 130x. Okay, now we got a lot of calculating to do. Calculate score, never going to win. That's going to win? How about this? E17? We're still going to win with the cat? Screw it. We send it off. 133x Lucky Cat is going to win. Should have put the glass at the end. Doesn't matter. E18. Glass broke, though. Glass broke. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow it down. So we have $400 to find glass again. And the cat can continue to survive. The cat can continue to survive. Let's go ahead and make sure you're a red seal as well. It's probably the best one out of that option. Tarot block for us. We just need to find justice, and I think we're okay. Tarot block. Can we find what we need here? DNA. 4 glass is nice, but unfortunately, that is not what we want right now. Buy. Oh, I wanted to use. It's okay. Can we find a justice here? Can we find a blueprint? I just skipped over a justice. If that's how we lose, because I skipped over a justice, that's very sad then. Justice, please. Oh my goodness. I skipped over the justice. That's probably how we lose. Let's just go ahead and play it. Let's just level up the Lucky Cat as much as humanly possible. 138x Lucky Cat right now. 138x Lucky Cat right now. E13 without double copying. Let's go ahead and see what we can get. 142x Lucky Cat. Okay. I don't know what this is going to score, but I just want it to win. Send it off. I'm not going to hit the calculated score if this is it. 146x Lucky Cat. Send it on off. It's not enough. It's not enough. We ended with 146x. We found this in like ante 11 maybe, and now it's at 146x. What a crazy run. I'm sorry for the technical difficulties. That's it. That's all. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a good day. I'll catch you tomorrow for some more Balatro videos. Goodbye.